I got another video for y'all. This is a movie review. Movie called 420 Massacre. Let's get into it. Honestly, y'all, this was in the horror section, and I was already on Peacock finishing up Queen's Court, so I seen this. Partially, I was curious, and then the other part of me just knew this shit was going to be bad, but it might have been funny, and it was. So let's go ahead and get into it. So when they got behind the tree, that nigga was like, oh, you see that? You see that? And I was like, what am I supposed to be looking at? Because they angled the camera towards like the trees and forest, whatever. This nigga talking about the forest, it just came alive. Hey, yo, this nigga Contact and we ain't even close yet? Hey, fuck rolling up. I just gotta get this shit in my hands. Crush it amongst my fingers, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. That's the boy got that. Oh, my God. So, like, I love when they had found, like, the plants that, like, jars was already there. Shit was packaged up and shit like that. Nigga, I seen that shit. I said, honey, I'm home. But, like, it was a red flag because they picked up the sealed packages and shit like that. And I'm like, well, hold on now. Somebody here. Like, the jars, I was like, okay, you know, we're just getting hospitable here. You know, everybody take them some, you know, pinch you a little quarter off that motherfucker. Get you something to suffice at least today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be here. We know where it's at. We gonna find us a little. We gonna set up shop somewhere close. You know, we close to the water. We can go fish and shit. Come back over here. Get a little 3-5 before we eat dinner while the fish on the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, but I was like, oh shit, somebody been here. So the little leader nigga, hey, he would have made me fucking mad as fuck. He talking about oh yeah, pack all this shit up. Like telling them like, you know, stuff the packages, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, pack all that shit up and like we gonna get up out of here. So he started packing that shit up. That nigga over there hitting some shit. I'm like, hold on, nigga, I don't want to work. Pass that shit over this away. Fuck, nigga, I'm not. Nigga finna have me over here working. He over there tapping that shit. Hell nah, nigga. The fuck talking about some pack it up, nigga. I can smoke and pack up. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Y'all ain't hear that. No pun intended. It's killing me that the villain in this movie is dead ass a big ass nug. Like what? When he popped out, I was like, this nigga is literally a nug. Like this is the villain of the movie. This is the murderer. This shit was crazy. And like, what is it with white people and one hitters? Like, fuck, somebody roll up. Like when the little girls got to the 4 or 5 bitches, whatever, got to the campsite, they was like, yeah, we walking the 4 miles to the campsite. I'm like, man, that little 4 miles wouldn't be shit if somebody rolled up with this motherfucker, nigga, walking at the same time we smoke, nigga. By the time we get to the campsite, nigga, be fried, nigga. All this time to do, nigga, is set up the motherfucking tent. That shit easy. Nigga, put our pallets out and make some dinner, nigga. And by that time, nigga, whoever cooking dinner, nigga, we gonna roll up again and really get fried. Fuck you telling, like, fuck you, like, that damn one hitter, we sitting here walking, we gotta pull that shit out every 2 seconds and take a little tap of that, take a little tap of that. Like, shit, bruh. Then, like, the one bitch who was hitting it in the trunk had the nerve to say, oh, yeah, like, I smoke a lot. Like, girl, nobody with no one hitter should be in combos about who smokes the most. You could put a motherfucking .4 in that bitch and you spinning. Fuck you talking about. Like, it ain't. And I don't want to knock nobody with a one hitter because I couldn't end up bringing my tree when I had went to Florida with my mans, and that's my guy. But so he had him a little one hitter and shit, I pulled up. He was like, nah, we got stuff. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff. I'm like, okay. Nigga, I pulled up. That nigga said the shit he pulled out was in I was finna say a Ziploc. That shit was in a sandwich bag. I said, nigga, we're here for a week. So we're here for a week. He said, I got a one hitter. I'm like, shit, nigga, we went on the beach. Every couple minutes, nigga, I went to the bathroom. He was like, bro, get you a couple hits. Take it to the bathroom, get you a couple hits, you know. Don't save it. Or don't kill it. I'm like, shit, nigga. I'm gonna be real with you. If I don't kill it, I'm walking around sober, nigga. I went in the bathroom. Nigga, I was in there torching that bitch. Hey, them white folk was so mad. They was sitting out there waiting to go to the bathroom. They think I'm in there taking the biggest shit. Nah, nigga. They hear that lighter flicking, nigga. I'm in there getting litty, nigga. But yeah, white people love them a little one hitter. I'm like, shit, somebody roll up, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a real deal bong, you know what I'm saying? But the one hitter, I get it. Like, it's convenient. Like, if I'm sneaking to go somewhere, or if I'm somewhere where I'm not supposed to have this shit or something like that, then, like, okay, I get having it. But it's like in certain environments where, like, you just don't feel comfortable and you want to be secretive, nigga, fuck that. Like, when we was on the beach, when I went with my niggas, because the time that I went to Florida that I'm speaking on, I went with my white friend, but he's still, like, my guy. Excuse me. I hate that. He's still my guy. But the time that I went with my black friends, nigga, we was literally smoking on the beach. Motherfuckers was like, man, cops is over there. I remember some nigga, we had no idea who this nigga was. And this nigga was weird as fuck, yo. And I might as well tell that story now that I'm here. This nigga was weird as fuck, yo. But I remember, nigga, we started smoking or whatever. Nigga rolled up, started sparking that shit up. This nigga was looking at us. He kept looking around and shit. And I hate when people do that shit. I'm not a paranoid high nigga. You know what I'm saying? My first time ever getting high was edible. So I ain't no paranoid high nigga. You feel me? Like, I was already jumping in the deep end, not knowing if I could really swim or not. And nigga, I was fucked up, nigga. I could not swim. That edible had me fucked, dog, nigga. But no. That nigga started looking around and shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga blowing my high. Like, what the fuck is that? He like, man, the cops over there. Like, nigga, do you want to hit this shit or not, bro? I don't give a fuck about them cops, nigga. The fuck? We grown as hell, nigga. I wish these niggas would come over here and try some, nigga. I'm in this motherfucker cooling, nigga. I'm on vacation, nigga. I don't even got my real identification out here. What the fuck these niggas finna do? I got bread on me, and I got hoes out here that could, put forth some bread if anything happened. Fuck you talking. Because that trip, I ain't going to tell y'all all what happened in that trip. That's going to have to be a video in its own. But I bring up that weird ass paranoid nigga to say, we was at the beach, right? And this one I knew this nigga was weird. So, like, he would always ask us every day we seen him, like, oh yeah, like, what's up, y'all? Like, hey, what's the move? Like, oh, like, y'all getting into something later tonight? And we looking at him, because it was like me and 4 or 5 of my other friends. I'm not finna remember the exact number. I know exactly who it was, but of course I can't say names because I would give away my identity. But it was like 4 or 5 of us, right? And we was like, nigga, we know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like we all met here and just decided, oh, let's be cool for the trip. Like, no, nigga, we came together. Fuck each other. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, what's the move? So every day we would see him, you know, we just kept like, bro, we don't know. Like, you got something? He like, nah, whatever. So we would see that nigga at the beach. He chill for a bit. He'd be like, all right, I'm out. He said he was 25. He was either 25 or 26, right? So one day we was at the beach. It was some bitch looking at me. And I'm not saying this to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I've told y'all know how honest I am. Like, I've told y'all the times where bitches laughed in my face. I told y'all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you when I failed, when I won, you know what I'm saying? When I prospered, you know, I tell y'all all that. So I don't have no reason to lie. She was genuinely looking at me. And I compete. But she looked young. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to go over there. I don't even want to go over there. Like, she looked young, but she didn't look, you know what I'm saying, young. But her friend literally looked like a middle schooler. So I was like, yeah, that bitch has to be young. You know what I'm saying? She not just hanging with them. I don't know how old them bitches were. But, like I said, she was looking at me or whatever. And I kept, like, looking away. But anytime I looked in that direction, like, within the vicinity, she would look at me and then look away. So, the 26-year-old who we didn't come with, the nigga who we didn't know, he was like, hey, bro, I think she looking at you, bro. I think she looking at you, gang. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, I do that. I got that effect on women. I pulled a Rashad. You feel me? I pulled an ATL Rashad. Hey, I got that effect on women. Fuck you talking about? Rashad tends to, yeah. But I was like, yeah, bro. It is what it is. I ain't too much studying her. He's like, bro, come on. She really wants you. I'm like, nigga, do you want her? Like, I'm that type nigga. Like, don't be charitable, nigga. If you want the bitch, like, make a move, nigga. That's not my bitch, and I'm telling you I'm not interested. So, like, why are you so keen on pushing the bitch off onto me? Like, I was so confused, but whatever. So he was like, you know what, bro? I get it. You the cool, shy type nigga, which I'm really not. I don't know where he got that from, just because I wasn't interested in the bitch. But he was like, I get it. You the cool, shy, introverted type nigga. I got you. So he went over there and he talked to the bitch for a little bit. Rah. He came back over. He was like, see, bro, I knew she fuck with you. I was like, yeah, I still ain't feeling it, bro. And she looked young. He said, I mean, she 15. And at this time, nigga, I'm like 19 going on 20. I like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I don't even get down like that. He was like, hey, bro, hey, look at me. Head ain't illegal. Nigga, what? Yo, we all stopped. Nigga, it's almost like the DJ D-Rec had cut the beat in the back. You know what I'm saying? The music turned off. The goddamn wind smacked the cherry out the blunt. Like, it just killed the whole mood. That nigga said, oh, head ain't illegal. Nigga, you're 26. Anything that you do with a 15-year-old is illegal. Even having a conversation with that bitch feels illegal. But I wasn't finna stop you from doing whatever the fuck you felt like you needed to do, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. But anyway, back to the movie. I just thought that story was like, it just made me remember that. It made me, the one hitter in Florida story made me think about that other time I went to Florida. And then we met that weird ass nigga talking about some head ain't illegal. I'm like, nigga, you're 26. That bitch is 15, nigga. If you don't get, that nigga don't go somewhere. But yeah, and y'all, I forgot the time period in which this movie was made. Because I looked and I said, is that a jewel? Which in fact it was. And this movie was made in 2018. So, the other dude makes his way out there and he's running away from the big ass Nug villain. And he runs into the girls and it's like, oh, Doug, which is the nigga who just, who got killed in the beginning. He's like, Doug got killed. And they was like, why? He said, 'cause of the weed. And then he showed them all that Reggie ass shit. And then the stoner girl was like, oh, help him up. Help him up. Like, okay, yeah, now you want to help the nigga before you skeptical, you little fiend ass bitch. You hoes do anything for bottle of Henny or some goddamn ganja. But yeah, then the leader driver girl was like, what? No, like, what if he stole it? He literally just said he did. That literally just came out of his mouth right before you said, what if he stole it? We asked why is the thing trying to kill him? He said, because of the gas. He literally just said he stole, but whatever, nobody's listening. And the script was garbage. When Doug's friend gets cut up, his intestines are literally sausages. Like, not being funny, he's literally holding the tied sausages up. And they're just like, I guess it's just like, I don't know, red paint or food coloring over the red sausages. And that was supposed to be his intestines. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely low budget. So they run into a dude shooting, like some hillbilly nigga, and he's shooting around. And in order to get him to stop, the stoner girl gives him a literal nug. She just pulled one nug out the bag. I'm like, girl, you greedy as fuck. You sitting over here with four packs on you. You know what I'm saying? That styrofoam. You sitting, she had at least 8. I mean, the bag was filled to the gills. What the fuck? If you don't give that nigga one of them packs, what the fuck? She gave that nigga a literal nug. Talking about some, this is how you roll. You split the Rello down. Like, girl, you should have gave him the goddamn one hitter. What the fuck? If you was gonna give that nigga a nug, like, what the, telling him how to roll up, that damn nug won't fulfill the whole Rello. Fuck, you just gave that nigga a roach. Gave that nigga a quarter blunt. Fuck you do. You riding around here hitting on a roach. Which, hey, roaches be getting that job done. Fuck you talking. I remember times was hard, nigga. I put that roach blunt together, nigga. That roach blunt hit like, nigga, the first day you got that first day you got that pack. Fuck you talking about. And the roach blunt, when you keep up your roaches and then you get you a little roach blunt, you put yourself a roach blunt together, you be like, nigga, what the fuck? It be fucking you up more because it be all different types of packs in one blunt, nigga. You get through that first quarter of the blunt, be like, I'm feeling laid back, relaxed. And you get through that second half, like, oh! get through about 75%, nigga be spinning. It'd be crazy, bro. So the one who made hot dogs is antagonizing Jess, and she's like, show me some self-defense, because Jess says she knows self-defense or whatever. So when the hot dog girl grabs her, Jess takes her down. She talking about, how did you do that? Bitch, it was a simple hip toss. Like, You act like she just did a kami high or some shit, bitch. Like, it was literally a hip toss. She just grabbed you and bent over and threw you over her hip. Like, that was so simple. What do you mean? How does she do that? That's like simple. That's like such amateur shit. Fuck. Stop boosting Jess' head, making her feel like goddamn Bruce Leroy. Fuck, nigga. Jet Li or something. Fuck. So the stoner girl asks what time it is, and she's like, oh, like it's 4:18. So she rushes to go get her bong, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna pass around the bong, and everyone's gonna get a hit before 60 seconds is up for 4:20. I mean, bitch, it's not New Year's, just hit it. Like, fuck, like, how is this even enjoyable? What the fuck, why am I doing a time trial with my hit and trying to get 3 or 4 or 5 others in this month? Like, just hit it. Like, nobody does it. Oh, get you a hit exactly at 4:20. Like, today's just smoke. Like, it's not New Year's. You're treating this shit like a New Year's kiss. Just hit it. Like, how is that even enjoyable? Rushing it. And of course, when they hit that shit, nigga, it didn't no smoke come out. It didn't look like it. I didn't see shit. And I'm like, man, that's what y'all get over here, doing kitty shit, talking about she smoked the most and saying stupid shit like that. She really was high, thinking that's some dumbass shit like that. So y'all, what the fuck? The brunette driver girl says she has feelings for Jess, and she gets turned down. Okay, cool. Nobody cares. That's not why I brought it up. But the scene after, the hot dog girl and the other girl confess they love, and they start making out. I'm like, okay, this might be the best scene in the movie. Okay, director knew what he was doing. This should be nominated for an Emmy. Fuck you telling me, whatever the award is, nigga. This shit all that. Nigga, they start making out, and all you see is the background is the nug man. No! No. What are you doing here? You didn't want to bother Jess and the other dyke? Like, this is crazy. They were high too, or at least one of them was. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jess wasn't, but the little dyke was a little strong. Like, if the whole thing was to murder them, why you couldn't get them? Nigga, they sitting over here having sentimental conversations, and they had a waterfall. You could dispose of the body. Nobody has to. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the time is now. John Cena, the time is now. Like, this nigga did not want to bother Jess and the other girl, but now somebody's getting their pussy ate, and, you just got to ruin the moment. Like, this is crazy. She started unbuckling her pants. They said, oh, what is that in the background? It's nothing. Just a gusto of wind. You guys will be okay. Continue our regularly scheduled program, please. So, and it was crazy because they searched for the nug man, and then they couldn't find him. So she turned around, and hot dog girl was like, why you still got on your clothes? I was like, hold on, she might be the best character. She right. Why are your clothes still on? Why do you still have your clothing on? She's right. So, yeah. Then they lay down. She's finna put her face in it. And then, of course, my God, she gets chopped up. The best character, hot dog girl, gets chopped up. And her love interest runs away, which I think her name's like Michelle or whatever. And she finds Jess. And it's like, oh, we got to get out of here before he gets us. And Jess was like, we can't go anywhere without a plan. The car is 4 miles away. Bitch, that's the plan. Make it to the car. Like, fuck you want us to do? What better options do we have? Just sit here and wait? Like Michelle's like, fuck that. Fuck what y'all talking about. She just starts just randomly running. I'm like, shit, I'm with Jess. Like, what the fuck? Now Jess all of a sudden talking about she asking the driver girl, oh, do you have the keys? Like, oh, now you want to leave. Now that everybody like, oh, fuck what you talk. Because what you mean? Oh, it's 4 miles away. Well, let's start our destination. Let's start jogging to our destination. Like, what you mean? We supposed to sit in the forest and play hide and go seek? Nigga, we tourists out here. Last I heard, we came out here when we was kids. We grown as fuck in this motherfucker. I don't know my way around here. Plus, this a nigga dressed as a nug. You know this nigga can camouflage at night. Nigga, he really camouflaging in the morning. Like, shit, it is. That nigga just camouflage in general because I'm fried. Like, I already imagine seeing the Nug Man in general when I start hitting shit. So, I mean, it ain't nothing to me. Like, what you... The car's 4 miles away. Well, can we make it... can we turn it into 3 when we start getting on our way? And start going down from there? So, Ranger Rick finds old gal dead at the campsite. And he go to the car. I'm thinking this nigga finna pull out a long snatty nose. You know what I'm talking? Pull something out that motherfucker. This nigga got a bow and arrow. What the fuck? How you let that country bumpkin parade the streets with more and better artillery than you? Make it make sense. Nigga went to the car to get a bow and arrow. Can y'all believe this shit? This nigga really is a Boy Scout. But pretty much the movie ends with finding out that Ranger Rick, the nigga who they meet in the beginning, who's like telling them stay away from the weed and whatnot, he's corrupt, and the big ass Nug is just a costume for his son. Surprise, surprise, it was predictable. Jess is the only one to survive with her amateur taekwondo. And I mean, that was pretty much the movie. But I mean, you seen it coming. Like, come on. You already knew what it was going to be. It was funny. I mean, I laughed all the way through it. Was it scary? Not a fucking chance. But props to all the actors. Props to the people who did it. We just got another movie review out the way. And about to finish the second season of Queen's Court and then get back into more movie reviews. But anyway, I'm finna get out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, cash, friends. Don't give a fucking about.